I'm here at the 2010 Oak Sports Show with newly crowned Bassmaster Classic champion Kevin VanDam. Kevin, congratulations.
Man, it's awesome. It's been a crazy week.
I can imagine. You're on the cover of Bassmaster magazine, won Angler of the Year, and now Classic champion. How do you feel?
Well, I think it's anybody who's ever fished a bass tournament probably dreams about walking across the stage at the Bassmasters Classic, and just to do that is a huge accomplishment. But to win it, it's been unreal. It's everything I've always dreamed about. I've been fortunate to win it before, and you just learn to appreciate it, and it makes it that much more special.
Now, for Pennsylvania folks, we have a certain connection with you because you won the Pittsburgh Classic a few years ago. Just describe that one a little bit. I know that was a challenging tournament.
That was the toughest tournament I've ever fished.
Really?
It was really close. I think it's the lowest winning weight ever, and I mean, anybody that was in the top 10 could have came up with a big fish and won that tournament. So it was really exciting, not only for us as the anglers, but for the fans too. And it was a great venue. It's just a really neat area down there in Pittsburgh with everybody so close. It's great for the fans to watch, and again, the fishing was really exciting too.
Have you had any other experience with Pennsylvania fishing before?
Yeah, I've fished on the Susquehanna, for smallmouths before, and it's just most of our tournaments are in big bodies of water, and we are so busy. We follow that, follow the tour around, and you just don't get a chance to fish many other places. So,
how do you feel about the Classic now being in February as opposed to like the summertime? It kind of limits where the location is. Like, there's never going to be a Northern Classic anymore.
Yeah, that is one thing that is kind of a downside, but I think the upside to it really outweighs it because it's the spring of the year. That's when all the sports shows are at. It really helps the Classic Outdoor Show, and just like we saw last week, people are fired up to go fishing, and having the Classic like that just gets everybody's attention, gets the momentum there for the whole industry. And now this coming week we're going to start out in California for the Elite Series.
Wow.
So we carry that momentum right into the Classic, and it makes a lot of fun.
Very, very busy. Well, it's great for you to spend some time out here. Have you had an opportunity to get home yet to your family?
I had a real quick trip home, and I had a lot of the stuff scheduled out here on the East Coast for this weekend. I mean, I was scheduled to be this show last year, so it's just the timing is really good to come right after the Classic, and being lucky enough to have won it makes it even that much bigger when I'm here.
That's fantastic. Rick Clunn is in your sights now for number 4, right?
I don't really worry about that. You just try to win every one you can, and last week was really surreal for me. I mean, everything fell into place, and it may never happen again where it falls into place like that. So I really appreciate the whole experience, and it's one of those things that I'll treasure forever.
Well, that's great. Well, I must tell you that I owe one of my tournament wins to you on a Kevin VanDam Wild Shiner that I used, so it was a big bait for me.
I really enjoy developing lures and things like that, and I work real close with Strike King to do that. And we've got a bunch of new stuff coming for this year, so keep your eyes peeled.
I sure will.
Maybe I can get you another tournament winning bait out there.
That'd be great. Kevin, appreciate you stopping by.
Man, thank you.
Okay, thank you. John Hawthorne for Delaware Valley Outdoors at the 2010 show.